Hey guys! So it is that time of year again. It is the end of the year and time to make some New Year's resolutions. Now, I have never really made proper New Year's resolutions before. I always kind of say, oh yeah, I'm gonna not eat so much chocolate or something like that, but I've never really had some set New Year's resolutions that I'm gonna stick to. But I'm gonna do it this year. I'm gonna bite the bullet and make some serious New Year's resolutions, and I'm gonna keep them, and I'm telling all you guys about it. So if I don't keep them, you will know and you can tell me off. So, I actually only have 4 resolutions, but I thought if I make a whole ton, I'm not going to keep them, really. But I'm going to tell you what they are, and I'm going to tell you why I'm doing them, and I'm going to tell you how I'm doing them, if that applies. And yes, so I have them on my iPad, and I'm going to read them to you now. My first resolution is to stick to a proper fitness routine, and I'm pretty sure this is a New Year's resolution of like 90% of people in the world, because everyone eats too much over Christmas, everyone puts on a few extra pounds, or most people do anyway, and I know for me that has certainly been the case. In 2012 I started exercising properly and enjoying it for the first time ever in my life, really. But what I did find is while I was trying to keep up a really kind of solid and consistent routine with my exercise, I was really struggling because I travel quite a lot. I struggled with either jet lag would throw me off, or going on holiday and not working out, and then I would come back and I would have no motivation. I kind of like struggled with it ever since I started exercising, and I think it was around May, June I really kind of started to do it. So this year I really want to get into a proper routine and really make it part of my lifestyle, and try not to fall out or fall off the wagon, as they say, or fall out of my routine as much as I did this year. So I really want to kind of make it part of my life. Obviously I'm getting married in 2013 too, so I want to have a hot buddy for when I go on my honeymoon. But more than anything, it's just kind of for health reasons as well, because the lifestyle I lead in terms of what I do day to day is very inactive, and yeah, I'm very, very keen to kind of make exercise part of my life. So my second New Year's resolution kind of links into the whole exercise and healthy lifestyle thing as well. I'm not one for real kind of fad diets, and I never like to kind of cut out certain foods. I'm a real foodie. I love food. I love fattening food, I love junk food, I love healthy food, I just generally love all kinds of food. So if I'm trying to kind of get fit and tone up and things like that, it's not necessarily about cutting stuff out of my diet. But one thing that I do want to cut out, because it's kind of an unnecessary pleasure for me, is Diet Coke, and kind of fizzy drinks in general, but mainly Diet Coke, because I do have a little bit of a habit, and it's not so much like I never buy Diet Coke to have in my house, it's more like when I go out for dinner, I don't want to have full fat Coke because it has a ton of sugar in it, but I don't want water because I find that really boring. So I just tend to order Diet Coke, and it has lots of chemicals in it that they're really not good for you. So I'm going to try and drink like sparkling water or fruit juice or anything that's a little bit more healthy than Diet Coke. So that is a New Year's resolution, is to completely give up Diet Coke, like go cold Coke turkey. Ugh, that sounds really weird. Anyway, so that is it for my kind of health side of things. My third New Year's resolution is to be more positive. Now, as you guys don't know me in real life, a lot of you may not know that I'm actually a fairly negative person. I tend to look, I'm not like, oh my god, the world is ending kind of thing, but I do tend to kind of be a little bit pessimistic, or if something negative happens, I will always look on the bad side of things rather than what I could turn that into, and kind of the positive side of things. And this is something that Mike has taught me over the years as well, because he's a very, very positive person. I think that's why we work quite well together, is that he's overly positive and I'm like, oh no, that's never gonna happen kind of thing. So we kind of end up meeting somewhere in the middle. But I definitely do want to be more positive as a person, and I think a lot of it is really training yourself to think more positively, because a lot of the time my instant reaction will be negative, or like I'll get really, I take things to heart, I'll get upset about things like that, whereas Mike will very much be like, oh well, like it doesn't matter, like today's another day kind of thing. And I need to really kind of start to train my brain to think a bit more like that, because I think it really helps, and it really helps in generally being happy. I mean, I'm a very happy person, but it is something I think it would make me a lot happier if I could not be so negative all the time. So yeah, that is my third New Year's resolution, is to be more positive. My fourth resolution is more of a personal one, and it is to have one no technology night per week, and this is something that Mike and I have tried to do a few times in the past, because I am a total techno addict. As you guys will know, I make videos on YouTube. I have 3 YouTube channels now, I have a blog, and I'm on Twitter, and I'm just constantly kind of online, and I think it's really important to switch off and kind of let your brain function in the normal world a little bit more. So I think that's definitely something I want to do this year. Mike and I have spoken about it loads of times because he often works from home in the evenings as well. So he's on his laptop, I'm on my laptop, and it's just not very sociable. So I think we're going to aim to have 1 no technology night per week, and I think it's good to like not have any technology and be kind of natural as we were meant to be without all this awesome technology that we've been given. So yeah, they are my New Year's resolutions. There's only 4, like I said. I'm not going to make 500 because I'm not going to stick to them, but I am going to try and stick to these 4. Yeah, and hopefully I will have a great 2013, as I hope all of you will. If you are setting any New Year's resolutions, leave a video response for me, let me know what your New Year's resolutions are. If you don't make videos, write in the comments below, let me know what you really want to change in 2013, or if you don't want to make any New Year's resolutions because you're perfect already. So yeah, I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye bye!